Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Justin and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video where today we have the patch notes for v6.10, which includes the Quadcrasher vehicle, which is awesome. So we're going to go over all of the patch notes in this video and then also react to footage of the brand new vehicle itself. So that's loud. Oh, it breaks through. Okay, so it breaks through builds. Okay, so the Quadcrasher breaks through buildings, which is awesome. That is actually insane. Moving on to the Battle Royale sides of things, we have an update to Disco Domination where they have reduced all bandage spawns by 50%. They have completely removed all common weapons. They've increased the variability of where you spawn by 30% along your storm circle. They've brought in the side dance floors closer to the storm edge, and they've reduced the max respawn distance by 20%, which, if it means what I think it means, that's really good. So, unfortunately, though, we have some really sad news. The Porta Fortress has yet again been disabled. They literally cannot get this thing right. They are teasing us with it, man. And I guess on the plus side, they have increased the drop rate to 4.89% for the Porta Fort, which is, I guess, something. They're giving us a bone, I suppose. Moving on to the bug fixes, though, the guided missile no longer shoots right in front of you when you're looking up in the sky, which thank goodness for that. If you attach yourself to a supply drop, you will not be permanently there via the grappler gun. When you're trying to fire and reload the double barrel shotgun, it will not interrupt the animation, and weapon equip animations no longer skip when simultaneously attempting to sprint and target. I've never even seen that, so that's a weird bug, I guess. So for the gameplay side of things, we of course have the Quadcrasher, which I'm pretty sure I've been calling the Quadcrasher this entire time, so apologies. It does see 2 players. The way you build boost with this vehicle is just by driving, which is awesome. And you unleash that speed with a hotkey once you've filled the boost meter, which then helps you smash through buildings as we saw. And you can of course boost off ramps or cliffs to catch sick air. I don't know if there's like a purpose to that or if it's just like doing it with the ATK. I'm not really too sure. And you can of course launch players into the air by smashing into them. Very similar to the ATK, I assume, but it probably actually launches them to where they will take fall damage along with assumingly getting hurt by the hit as well. We have some stuff about the PlayStation and Xbox side of things, which I don't really play on, so I'm not going to cover it too much. Apparently everything else in this section is about controllers and things of that nature, so I'm just going to show them to you guys. You can read them if you would like to, but we're now moving on to the bug fixes. So they've fixed the inconsistencies with the damage trap not triggering properly. Thank you for finally fixing that. It's been very triggering. Okay. They've allowed slight movement when using a consumable with sprint by default enabled. This will help match how it works without sprint by default enabled, which is good. And they have fixed a problem with character orientation getting stuck after falling off the island in a vehicle. Never had that before, so that's cool that it's fixed though. Moving on to events, we all know that tournaments are now going to be a thing within Fortnite to where anyone can play them, and this will be found in the event tab, similar to like the item shop, career store, what have you, which is awesome. They've already got a few beta tournaments going, and then like a Friday tournament, and then I can't remember the names entirely, but it's really, really awesome. So each tournament has a series of scheduled dates and times that it will be run, and then a carousel of upcoming competitions and times will be available for browsing, so you can plan and then practice accordingly. Every scheduled session is completely clean slate with all players starting on an equal footing at the beginning of play, which is good. And of course, you complete over the course of several hours to earn points by eliminating enemies or just winning the game, similar to how we see in the skirmishes, which can be annoying when it becomes just a heal off at the end, but I'm not the creator of esports for Fortnite. I'm not going to complain about it, I guess. So when you are playing, you are matched against opponents with similar points during that session, which makes it pretty much skill based, which is good in case you actually want to get better. It makes you better, which is awesome that they have something like that that's not in public match. And if you score enough points during any event session, you'll get a golden pin for the tournament. I don't know if that's the only prize. I was hoping we'd get like V-Bucks or maybe even cash. Hopefully in the future that will be a thing. Otherwise, this is really not much of an incentive. I'm gonna still try if I can, but I really don't care that much to get a golden pin. I would rather have money. That would be a lot more beneficial, I feel. So for performance, they've of course made optimizations to make sure everything is running smoothly and well, which is always appreciative. A lot of audio changes. The one that stands out to me is that when you have music selected in your locker, that will now play after you win a game, which is awesome. If you have the OG nostalgia music selected and then you win a game, it's some nostalgic overload right there. I would almost wish it would have the old school Victory Royale, but honestly, the new one is way better, so it doesn't really matter too much. And a lot of other interesting things for audio, UI, art, replay, mobile, all of those things. If you guys want to read them, definitely click the link down below. But guys, that is going to do it for these patch notes. A ton of things in this one. A lot of cool things, a lot of unfortunate things, and a lot of just really good things in terms of bug fixes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and of course, share this video around. I would highly appreciate that. But without further ado, I will talk to you all later. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.